Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon to one and all. Yesterday we have started, we have already discussed this one, but some formulas we have not discussed. For that reason, I will, in short, I will explain that one here now. See here, we are using a AC input. Here there is not required the auto transfer. Auto transfer means variable zero से use करने के लिए. We can use a knob here and we can vary from that one AC input we are giving here now. So by giving the AC input to the diode D here, it will for the forward bias, this one positive, negative, the diode will conduct and current will flow here. That is whatever this one is there, output current we are going to call. Whatever this current is there, that is input current. This current is input current. Input is AC. AC is nothing but I only we are going to tell. Yes?
Yes.
I
Yes,
is
sir.
nothing but IRMS. We are going to call that one. Yes? Normal I is nothing but IRMS. And this output is I naught. I naught is nothing but what? IDC, na?
Yes.
Output is IDC. We are going to call that one here now. So these two currents and voltage we can calculate here now. Based on that one, whatever the output voltage will come, that is that DC output voltage is VDC. We are going to call that one. So for the positive half cycle, it will conduct. So we'll get the pulsating DC output we are going to get here now. For the negative half cycle, then this will become positive and this will become negative. The current will flow here and it will, because of reverse bias will occur here. Now it will blocks the current. So it will act as an open circuit. No current will not move, reach to the destination here. No. So it acts as an open circuit. So current flowing through the output current will become zero. We are going to call that one here. It is zero. We are going to call that one. Next, for the next positive half cycle, this one will become positive and this one will become negative. The current direction will be like this here now. So it will conduct and we will get the output here now. Like that, it will continue for the positive half cycle, negative half cycle, and all the things. So this one we are going to call as half wave rectifier. We are going to call that. So for the half wave rectifier, whatever the output voltage is there, output current is there, actually voltage, this one, according to Ohm's law, what V equal to?
IR.
IR we are going to call V equal to IR. Here, output voltage is nothing but V naught we can consider, and current will nothing but I naught, and resistance is which one it is? RL. So
Load
V naught
resistance.
equal
RL.
to I naught RL, we can write that one here. V naught equal to I naught RL. But what about the current here now? I naught equal to what is the current? V by R we are going to consider. V naught, V output, V naught divided by this only ARL उतना ही है. In this diode there is no resistance. Current diode से through pass हो रहा है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So is there any resistance in the diode or not?
No, sir.
Starting at the initial condition, some potential barrier is there which will opposes the electric field. AC supply को oppose करते हैं ना? Yes or no? At the initial condition, when the current will start to flow here now. So this AC supply, it will cancels this potential barrier. It is nothing but at opposition, and it will overs that one, exceeds that, and it will flow here now. So that initial condition, some resistance is there. That resistance we are going to call here as RF. We are going to call that RF is the rectification resistance. We are going to call that one. Rectification resistance. So I naught equal to RF plus RL here now. While calculating the current only, we are using that one here. Is it clear? Yeah, yes, going to use some current resistances is there in the while doing the rectification. That resistance we are going to call as RF here now. So we are going to get a low output because only कंडक्ट फॉर पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल को कंडक्ट कर रहा है, नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल को नहीं कर रही है. उसके लिए क्या हो जाएगा? द आउटपुट विल बी लेस हियर नाउ. less output we are going to call that one. And the output is also not pure DC, it is a pulsating DC. So positive, negative, sorry, zero, increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing. The pulse, like a pulse, it is increasing here now. So pulsating DC we are going to call that one here now. And some advantages is nothing but it is simple in construction, में simple है, or size is very small. Less number of components are how many components? Supply we are giving one diode and one load resistance. That's it. Two components are there here now. So this one we can call that one here. So while calculating the derivation of the RMS value, all of you know that one. RMS equal to what? RMS value of the current or voltage, whatever it may be. Here, one
IM by
two. IM by root 2. But for this, it is very here now because we are going to consider RMS load current. Whatever the output we are getting here now, this output, it is not DC. इसमें AC component है ना, some alternating components are there here. So that one load current we are going to call here now. This RMS I current we have to calculate here now. So according to the derivation of I RMS equal to square root of under one cycle of the I naught square we can use divided by period of I naught here now. So 0 to 25 we can use 0 to 25 we can use here now. I naught divided by 25 area under that one is 25 only na. I naught square divided by 25 we can use that one. By doing that derivation we'll get the current as here I RMS equal to IM by 2. For half wave rectifier it is different RMS current and DC current both are different for half wave and for both full wave. दोनों को सेम नहीं रहते. This IM by root 2 is nothing but for the AC circuits. Remember, input के लिए है. But in the both in the output only two currents are there. Some AC alternating current and DC current because it is not a complete pure DC. It's a pulsating DC here now. Understood? So by doing that derivation, we are going to get. If you want, I will show the derivation also. Derivation भी देखना है क्या? Actually derivation part we have decided that one for all the students. No need to take the derivation because MCQ type only questions you will get. So only final formula we are going to explain. Derivatives I have stored in the notes. The notes I will provide that one. Semiconductor devices. I have used the notes. In that notes I can provide that one. First I have to skip this one. I have to share this one. I will share here. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So these are the current equation, positive off cycle during negative off cycle. So see here, average are DC load current here now. Average are DC load currents. This is full wave को आ गया क्या? Half wave rectifier only. Okay. Okay. First IDC will calculate here now. Area under one cycle of I naught and period. So we are going to calculate for the one cycle here now. For the one cycle, it is like this here now. Yes, area under one cycle divided by period कितना इधर 0 to 25 ना. So integration of this 0 to 25 limits I will use here now. I naught divided by 25 d omega t. We can use this formula here. So by doing this formula we can use here, and by doing this one, so I naught equal to Im sin omega t we can write instantaneous value for the first half cycle. It is first for half cycle we are going to get the output. First half cycle ko we are getting output na, output current we are getting pulsating DC. So Im equal I naught equal to Im sin omega t for 0 to 5 only, 0 to 5 only, plus from 5 to 25 I will draw once again here, from 5 to 25, 5 to 25 here, this is like this. Okay, this is 0, this is 5, and this one is 25 here now.
Okay.
So 0 to 5 some pulsating DC is there. It is nothing but instantaneous value. It is moving with AC here now. So that one I equal to Im sin omega t, we are using 0 to 5 plus 5 to 25 it is 0 only. 5 to 25 it is 0 only. So this complete term will become 0. So Im I will take outside here now. Im divided by 25 and integration of sin omega t is equal to minus cos omega 0 to 5. We have to substitute here and cursor is not moving. So cos 5 minus cos 5 minus cos 0 is cos 5 is nothing but minus 1. Minus of minus 1 is nothing but 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Here 1 2 here 1 2 2 gets cancelled. So Im by 5 the formula left for the DC current here now. This is for the DC current. Next for the voltage we have calculated one IDC is calculated means we can multiply it by the RL here now. Im by 5 divided by into RL and the Im equation also we can write that one Im equal to Vm divided by RF plus RL. This RL will keep as it is here now. Just now I have told that one previously V naught equal to equation bola na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That equation we have considered here now. I equal to Vm divided by Rf plus RL here now. Im equal to Vm divided by Rf plus RL. This RL we have kept as it is here now. So this RL I will send into denominator here now. So what will happen? RL divided by RL will get that one here 1 plus Rf divided by RL. When I will send into here Rf divided by RL plus RL divided by RL, it will become 1. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So 1 plus Rf divided by RL we have written like this here now. Vm by 5 and 1 plus. This is voltage. And next RMS load current. This one you consider here now. This RMS value we have to calculate now here now. Load current at the load side, RMS current we have to identify. Some part of AC is there here now. So 0 to 25 for one cycle, square root of 0 to 25 will use that one I naught square divided by area under that one period is 0 to 25 only. So 25 minus 0 is nothing but 25 I will use here now. So 1 by 25 will kept outside and 0 to 5 we are getting the answer I equal to Im sin omega t. But here I naught square is there. So Im square sin square omega t and this part will become 0. This part will become 0. So this Im square when I will take into outside of the square root it will become Im. Complete yes, this one. I will take Im here now. Square root under the square root 1 by 25 as it is 0 to 5. So sin square omega t equal to 1 by 2. 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2 we can write. 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2.
Yes, sir.
So that divided by 2 only 1 by 2 we have kept outside here now. So integration of 1 minus integration of cos 2 omega t we have to do separately here now. When this 1 by 2 I will send into here, it will become 2 into 2, 4, 1 by 4, 5, 0 to 5, 1 omega t minus 0 to 5 cos 2 omega t here now. So integration of 1 with respect to omega t is omega t 0 to 5 minus cos 2 omega t is nothing but sin 2 omega t divided by 2, 0 to 5 we have kept here now. So Im, when this 4 I will send into outside the square root, it will become 2. So Im by 2 we will kept here now. So this one 1 by 5 I will keep outside here now. So this term will become 5 and this complete term will become 0 because 2 into multiplication of 5 omega t is 5. 2 into 5 is nothing but 180 into 2 360. Sin 360 equal to 0 and sin 0 equal to 0. This complete term will become 0. 5 minus 0 is nothing but 5. So 5 gets cancelled here.
Yes, sir.
So 4 I will send into outside, it will become 2 here now. So Im by 2 is the IRMS value we are going to get here. Based on that one, here VRMS equal to IRMS. So RMS value we are getting the rectification resistance here now for the AC current here now. Remember. So like that rectification efficiency is the this much study karne ka jarurat nahi. But one more important point is there, that is ripple factor. It is there in your syllabus. It is the ratio of RMS value of AC component to the DC component in rectifier circuit here now. So RMS value of AC current, AC component we are going to consider I as C and DC component we are going to consider as IDC here now. IAC, IDC I will consider here now. So by doing that one, they have considered IRMS equal to and all the things they have written. So actually the formula for the where it is ripple factor equal to square root of IRMS square divided by IDC square minus 1. Why you got this one here? IRMS equal to ID square minus plus IAC square. So RMS value root mean square, it is combination of DC and AC only. So in from this one, IAC equal to IRMS square minus IDC we can write here now. So IAC by IDC here. See here IAC is there. IADC is already we know the formula here now. From doing this positive negative rearranging the equation, we'll get the ripple factor equal to square root of IRMS square divided by IDC square minus 1. It is mathematically given as this one here. This is the ripple factor square root of IRMS divided by IDC minus 1 here. In this equation, IRMS का value क्या है? Derivation तो derive करने के लिए नहीं पूछते, but A formula remember, you have to remember this one. IRMS equal to अभी derive किया ना? IM by 2 and IDC equal to IM by 5. So IM by 2 and IDC by 2 you substitute here and you will get the answer. Last 1.21 is this is the ripple factor of the half wave rectifier. We are going to call that one. A ripple factor we are going to call this one. Ripple factor. So next we will go for ये continue करके explanation दिख रहे हैं ना?
Yes.
Next, already we have discussed the full wave rectifier also. So we'll go for the next. We'll go for this one. The ripple factor is over. So the full wave rectifier here, center tap transformer we have used here now. From this one, for the during the positive half cycle through diode D1, it will conducts and the AC is converted into pulsating DC and it will go back to the neutral line. And for the negative half cycle through diode D2, it will conduct and will go back to the neutral here now. That diagram also yesterday I have explained this one. For the positive half cycle, this circuit will be active. This will blocks the current. For the negative half cycle, this circuit will be active and this D1 circuit will block over there here now. So the waveforms for that one is for the positive half cycle also we'll get positive waveforms. For the negative half cycle also we'll get the positive waveform only. Why we are getting both positive only the DC? I'll show the diagram to you. Why we are getting both positive output only? Why are not getting the negative output, negative DC? AC क्यों आ रहा है? Anyone? See here, which is the load resistance? This is the load resistance, yes? Yes or no? Hello, is it audible?
दिख सकता है सर.
Screen नहीं दिख रहा है क्या?
Yes sir.
Okay. Now it is visible?
Yes
sir.
Just a minute here. So this is for the positive half cycle. We are getting the positive DC output only. For the negative half cycle also we are getting positive DC output only. Why we are not getting for the negative input? Why we are not getting negative output here? What is the reason? You can tell me. See here, this is the load resistance. Yes?
Yes.
Yes sir.
Okay. The current is flowing like this only in this direction towards the neutral line. This is the neutral for both these cycles here. Current यही direction में flow रहे. For the positive half cycle, current will flow through the diode and it will go back to the neutral through the load resistance here. For the negative half cycle, through diode D2, the current will flow in the same direction here now. दोनों current load through load same direction में flow हो रहे हैं ना?
Yes.
So both are in same direction, so positive only we are going to call. If anyhow, if the current flowing through this one is opposition, then we can write as a negative. But here both the direction of this current in the load resistance is same only, so it is, we are going to get positive output we are going to get here now. So that is the question may come over there. So for the this one, for the positive half cycle, for this will conduct, and for the negative half cycle, this will conduct. So same explanation we have explained in the operation here. Now this is the waveforms I will take here. This is the waveforms I will consider. Just a minute. Okay. So this one full wave waveform, full wave rectifier we are going to get. For the positive half cycle also we are getting the positive output. For the negative half cycle also we are going to get the output. For full wave, complete one wave or one cycle, we are getting the output here now. So this one we are going to consider as full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier. You can call that one, yes. So instead of this one here 0 to that one, while writing the 0 se chalu ho jayega. This one, this one, this one, this one, like that. So also it will come over there. Actual AC we have to get like this, but by joining some filters it may come like this, the DC. So maximum value, minimum value of DC we can variation plus some variation will be there. Exactly this is like this straight line we got means if it is 10 volt means 10 volt only we'll get that one. If it is like this means it may be 11 to 9 in between, it may be whatever it may be, like that the DC output we are going to get. So this is the full wave rectifier we are going to call that one. So next, for the full wave rectifier also actually the ripple factor and derivation will come. But before that, what we will do, one more full wave rectifier is there. Here, how many diodes we have used here? In this one, full wave rectifier?
Two
diodes. One for the positive half cycle, another for the
negative
half cycle we can use here now. And we have used a transformer here.
Yes, sir.
That to center tap transformer. Why I am telling is some comparison will come. Center tap transformer is used in the half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, bridge rectifier. ऐसा MCQ question आ सकते. तब क्या लिखने वाला है तुम लोग? That is the point you have to observe here. That is the point you have to observe here now in the diagrams and all the things. Next, is there any doubts up to here? Full wave rectifier. Yesterday का class
No,
किया?
sir.
No doubts. So whatever up to here we have explained in the yesterday class only. So now we will go for the new topic that is called bridge rectifier. We are going to call this one. It looks like a bridge only, na? Yes. All
Yes.
4 terminals are connected one to another. All 4 diodes are connected to the one to another, and it makes like a bridge here now. So in between any 2 terminals, we have to apply the one side, we have to apply the AC input. Another 2 terminals, we have to apply the, we have to connect the, what we have to connect? What is there in the circuit? See, 4 diodes are one to another, it is connected, and 4 points we got here now. Yes? 4 points, okay? So across the point A and B, in between these 2 points, I will connect the AC supply. Another 2 points C and D is there. I will connect the load resistance. I will connect here now. Not DC here, load resistance. By connecting this load resistance, across this load resistance only, we are going to get the output here. Now we are going to get the output of the DC output we are going to get here now. DC output we are going to get here now. So very carefully observe here. Very carefully you have to observe, because this is the confusing part here now. I will use the annotate I will use here now. So AC input is applied here. I have, this is the phase, first half cycle I will consider here now. For the first half cycle, current will start to flow from here. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So I will
Yes.
start, the current is flowing like this it will flow. At this point, after this point, some current will flow here and some current will flow here. Yes?
Yes, sir.
But while this current you consider here, the diode will be in reverse bias.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Diode will be in reverse bias. So diode D2 will not conduct here now for the positive half cycle. D2 conduct nahi hote. So current flowing through this part is 0.
0.
Current flowing through this part is 0. So all the current will flow through the diode D1.
Yes, sir.
So it
Yes,
is
sir.
forward bias here now. So all the currents it will flow through here only, and this diode will conduct for the positive half cycle, and it will reach us to the diode, point D here. At point D again, two paths it came here now. One it will go here, another one it will go here now. But here, when the current will try to flow here, it is also reverse bias here now.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
no
sir.
current will flow here. Whatever the converted DC current is there, that it will flow through the load resistance, and it will go to the C point. At this C point here now, at this C point, it will get to two paths here now. What is that two paths?
D2 and D3.
D2 and D3.
D2 and D3. Actually, this may be, the diagram may be reversed here now. If they have, I will use another diagram, because two paths we are going to get here now. So this one you consider, because already it is blocked here, reverse bias diode. Yes? Once
Yes.
starting at the reverse blocked, this one, it is the barrier potential increased here now, it will blocks, it will act as a open circuit here now. Next, the load current will be flow like this here now. Diode D3, it will flow and it will go back to the negative here now. It will go back to the negative. Here also it is blocked already. First half cycle ko block kiya na abhi already. These two are
Yes,
the
sir.
blocked, means D2 and D4 it will not conduct, and D1 and D3 will be conducts for the positive half cycle. It will conduct here. Next, for the negative half cycle, this will become negative and this one will become positive here now. This one will become positive and this one will become negative. Current will start to flow here. At point B here current will try to flow, but it is reverse bias, it will not flow. All the currents will flow through the D4, and through D4 at D point, again it will try to flow here. Because of this reverse bias, it will not flow, it will flow here. Yes. So already it is blocked condition. So what it will do, the current will find the path here now, and through a diode D2, it will flow here now. So you have to understand that one, for the positive half cycle, diode D1 and D3 will conduct here. Diode D1 and D3 will conduct. For the negative half cycle,
D2 and D4.
D2 and D4, it will conduct here. Now, is the current flowing through the load resistance, is there any change in direction, or both are same direction?
Same.
Both are same direction. So positive we are going to get here now. Positive we are going to get here now. The same diagram I will explain in this one here. This is our extension actually. We have taken this one. The waveforms and all the things. See here. इधर से इधर कनेक्शन किया था, वो easy दिख रहा था तुमको. I have connected same point only, but outer side I have connected here, and इधर से ज्वाइन करके इधर ही कनेक्शन किए. D and C को कनेक्शन किया ना, ये इनसाइड कनेक्शन करने का सेम, बोथ लाइक सेम दो ओनली. एक टर्मिनल इधर है, इधर से ऐसा फ्लो हो रहा है. Is it clear? Load resistance. Both
Yes,
the connections are same only. For the positive half cycle, it will connect the D1 and it will go to the
load resistance.
RL load, and it will go back to the here, and it is already blocked here now. It will come to the D2 and it will go towards the negative part here. For the negative half cycle, it will go like this, and it will come through the load resistance, and this one it will go like this here now. This is the neutral part here, negative part. So for the positive half cycle, 0 to 5 will get positive half cycle output. For the negative half cycle also will get the positive half cycle output here. Now for the positive and both, this one for half wave also we are getting, for the next half wave also we are getting the output. For that reason, the bridge type full wave rectifier we are going to call this one here. This device or this circuit is also called as bridge type full wave rectifier we are going to call here. Here we may use the single phase transformer we can use here now. Transformer use कर सकते हैं ना, हमको कितना आउटपुट चाहिए उतना ले सकते हैं. AC input we can provide by using the transformer here. So here also ripple factor, same derivations we are going to use here now. But here the IRMS value changed here now. I will show that one also. Just a minute. Where it went? This one. Efficiency of a full wave rectifier, full wave, where it is. Full wave RMS load current. Okay, from here. Average RDC load voltage we are going to consider. VDC equal to IDC into RL we are using. DC output RL here now. So IDC equal to 2 IM by 5. How we got here? Is there any? Half wave ke liye IDC value where you have calculated. RMS load current we have calculated. IDC for full wave. Calculation नहीं किया क्या किधर भी? स्कैनिंग करने के टाइम कुछ तो मिस हो गए. रहने दो ना ब्रो. रिपल फैक्टर होने के बाद peak inverse value. Average DC load voltage only we are using. Okay, no problem. IDC equal to 2 IM by 5. We have derived the equation here now. And IDC equal to here changed it is. For the first simple explanation bolta maine. For the half wave rectifier, what is the formula for IDC? IDC equal to
IM by 5.
IM by 5. Okay. How many IMs we are getting for the full wave rectifier? How many IMs we are getting? Maximum currents kitna we are getting? Previously half wave rectifier में only एक ही cycle आ जाता था, but either this one and this one we are getting. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So 2 IM divided by 5. We have actually derivation is different. Just for remembering, I have told you 2 IM divided by 5 into RL will keep as it is here now. So 2 5 as it is. IM equal to VM divided by RF plus RL. So same equation we are going to get, only multiplication of 2 here now. For the half wave, it is for the 2 cycles, 2 half wave, it is 2E. It is nothing more. We have used here. Next, RMS load current we are going to calculate. Same like this only. IRMS, IM square, sin square omega t. Oh, we are using that one. Sin square omega t equal to 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2. So we have kept here now. So that is like that. By doing the integration and all the things, we are going to get IRMS equal to IM by root 2 here now. What is the AC value here now? IM by root 2 hai na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is for the complete one cycle we got IM by root 2. Half cycle we got IM by 2 na? But for the full cycle we got IM by root 2 here now. Root 2 we got that one here now. So based on this IRMS value, IRMS voltage also we have to calculate that one here now. The ripple factor for the full wave rectifier is, ripple factor for the full wave rectifier is, that is, where it went, this one. This is the ripple factor. The ripple factor is the ratio of RMS value of an AC component to the DC component in rectifier circuit here now. So I told that one Y equal to Y is the ripple factor. It is the square root of IRMS divided by IDC minus 1. We have derived this one after equation by rearranging the IRMS value equation IDC value, we got the ripple factor equation like this here now. And this equation, we have derived the IRMS formula, IRMS equal to Im by root 2 and IDC equal to 2 Im by 5 here now. We have to substitute here. So Im by root 2 into square divided by 2 Im by 5 here now. So Im gets cancelled. Im get cancelled. So divided by root 2 divided by 2, you'll get the almost here 2 into root 2. 2 into root 2 we are going to get here the square of that one. Im by 2 hai na, 1 divided by 2 into root 2 minus 1, that square and minus 1 will get the answer of lambda equal to 0.48 here. Now the ripple factor for the full wave rectifier is 0.48. 0.48. What is the ripple factor for the half wave rectifier? History
1.21.
1.21. Okay, note down किए क्या?
No.
Okay. Okay. So now this is the bridge rectifier, we are going to call that one. So we'll compare some terms we are going to compare here now. We have to compare the terms here now. So can you tell me what is the formula for voltage and all the things, or you can take the screenshot of this one. This is very important, or you can note down if it is possible. You can note down here now. See here the parameters we are using here now. The parameters is nothing but for the half wave rectifier. HWR is nothing but half wave rectifier. FWR is nothing but full wave rectifier. And this FW bridge means full wave bridge rectifier. We are going to call this one here. Number of diodes in the half wave rectifier. How many diodes are there?
One.
One diode. So we are going to get only half output we are going to get. So one diode, one here now. For the full wave rectifier, how many diodes are there?
Two.
Two diodes. So that is two diodes we have used here now. And for the full wave bridge rectifier, four diodes are there. Four diodes we have used here now. So next the peak inverse value, how we are going to call that one? Peak inverse value, PIV is nothing but peak inverse value, that is peak value, that is inverse of that one, we are going to call that one. So peak inverse value is the, for the half wave rectifier is VM only. How many VMs output maximum value we are going to call like that also, peak inverse values VM. Here how many VMs are there? 2 VM for the full wave rectifier. But for the full wave bridge again VM, for one diode half and another diode half, it is nothing but half plus half, it is nothing but one VM. So half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier VM is there, peak inverse value is VM, but for the bridge type ko, but for the this one full wave rectifier, it is 2 VM is there, 2 VM. And IDC formula, the DC current, DC load current in the half wave rectifier is Im by 5. Im by 5. Full wave rectifier and bridge, this is also full wave only. This is also full wave only. So full wave rectifier 2 Im by 5. Full wave bridge also 2 Im by 5. We are going to get that one. Next VDC is nothing but DC voltage, output voltage is nothing but Im divided by V equal to IR, RL na? Im, RL we are going to call that one. So Im equal to formula we are using Vm by 5 we are going to use here now. VRMS divided by something we have to use. So Vm by 5 we are using here now. IDC value is Vm by 5 divided by, what is this one? 1 plus RF divided by RL. We have already shown this equation also. I have shown the equation also. I have shown here now. Next, similarly for the VDC, it is 2 Vm by 5, 1 plus RF by RL. This also same here now. Both are same here. This one and this one. Only the difference is this one is the difference here now. 2 Vm, Vm here now. Next for the RMS value, root mean square of the load current here now. That is Im by 2 and this is Im by root 2, Im by root 2, and for the full wave bridge also Im by root 2. Full wave rectifier, full wave bridge, both are same only, same equations we have derived. So Vrms equal to Vm by 2 plus, sorry, divided by 1 plus Rf by RL. Vm by root 2, Vm by root 2 we have used here now. Vm by root 2. So if Irms equal to Im by 2 means Vrms equal to Vm by 2 obviously आ जाएगा ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that one only we have written here now. Next, this one is nothing but what? Y is nothing but ripple factor. Ripple factor for the half wave rectifier is, this one you have to remember, 1.21. For the full wave rectifier is 0.48. And the efficiency of the circuit is very important. The efficiency is nothing but output power divided by input power. We are going to call that one. So the for half wave rectifier, the efficiency is very low. That is nearly 40% only. 40.6% half wave rectifier efficiency is there. But for the full wave rectifier, we are getting 81.2% efficiency we got over there. 81.2% is the efficiency for the full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier, that is efficiency. And now peak inverse voltage, that is value. PIV is nothing but only voltage we are using. Na? Peak inverse voltage, we are going to call that one here. Those are the advantages, disadvantages, everything is over. Next, see here, one more point I will explain here only, and we will finish the rectifier points. So I will take that one, just a minute. I will clear all the things. Is it clear? This one, we have to remember all these formulas. Actually, this efficiency formula and ripple factor you have to remember. IDC, IRMS, VDC, VRMS. ये PIV का not remember किया तो भी जरूरत नहीं. This one, only PIV is change here. Full wave and full wave bridge में PIV का difference है और diode का difference है. बाकी all the things same है इधर से इधर तक.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
इधर से उधर तक same है ना? Okay. So another 10 minutes time is there. Just a minute. So next we will go for the last topic. Why we have to go for the last topic? That is, here we are getting the pure DC. We are getting DC आ रहा है क्या इधर? RMS quantity है ना, root mean square. AC quantity is there. Some AC part is there. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It will looks like a pulsating only, na? Pulse like it is looking here now. The AC means we should have to here. It is the time we are considering here means the AC should be like this or like this. We have to get actually pulsating or some at least this one, or we have to get the straight line constant DC. This is now, but here not constant, it is pulsating. For the 30 degree it is different, 30 degrees is different. For the 90 degree we are getting the peak value and all the things. So to avoid this one, what we have to do, we have to use the filters. We have to use here now. Filters we have to use here now. जैसा पानी में अंदर dust particle से है तो filters use करते हैं ना हम, to get the pure water. Like that, to get the pure DC, we are going to use the filters. We are going to use here now. That filter is nothing but capacitor filter. We can call that one here. That filter is nothing but capacitor filters. We are going to call here now capacitor filters. So capacitor filter using full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier हमको 90% दे देते efficiency. Full wave rectifier is 90% efficiency. It is going to you. So for the full wave rectifier, we are going to add some filters here. Now that filter is nothing but capacitor filter. Filter is a circuit used to reduce the ripple content. Ripple is nothing but that one only. Whatever the fluctuation is there, that is the ripple content. We are going to call that one here. Ripple content of the rectified output can be filtered out by connecting a capacitor in parallel with the load resistance. In parallel with the load resistance, we are going to connect the we are going to connect the capacitor here now. So we have taken the rectified output. We are not consider here bridge type hai socho. For the positive half cycle it will come like, and for the negative half cycle also a load terminal है इधर से इधर तक डायरेक्ट, इधर इसके पहले ब्रिज है, समझ में? ये टर्मिनल एक बार दिखाता हूं तुमको, कंफ्यूज नहीं होने का उसके लिए. दिस वन यू सी हियर, इधर तक ब्रिज रेक्टिफायर है.
Yes, sir.
At this point you consider here now. For the positive half cycle, it will comes like this and flow through the load resistance. It will go like this into the negative. For the negative half cycle, it will go like this and same direction it will come and go back to the neutral here. So this point either a part consider kiye hum, and here we have considered the capacitor I am adding here. Understood? Capacitor I am adding here. Is it clear? This
Yes,
one is
sir.
very important. For that reason I am telling that one. So many people half wave, full wave can understand, but capacitor filter will little bit, some people will not understand the how we got the circuit and all the things they think. For that reason I am explaining here now. So this is the circuit. Here for the positive half cycle and negative half cycle, both it will act here only. Next, what will happen? For the positive half cycle, it will charge us, the capacitor will charge us here now. Current
Yes.
will flow here and it will charge us, as well as the diode. When the diode conducts, the current will flow through the load also. We are going to get the output here now. We are going to get the 0 to A. Some aisa tha na pehla peak value. The previously without filter, it was come back to the 0 and it will come back to the 0. It will come back to the 0. But what will happen for the positive half cycle? The capacitor will charge us here. When the current will pass through the load resistance, and when the cycle is getting reversed, then current is continuously flowing in the load resistance. Without it will reach us to 0. Before that, during the cycle, during the cycle of, just a minute, during the cycle of positive half cycle, it is like this. Yes, it is negative half cycle. So input current, it will go to the 0 when the input current is 0, but the output current should not go to the 0. कैसे हो सकते हो? Output current, it will not go to the 0. 0 को नहीं जाना है output current. How it is possible? For the positive half cycle, capacitor charges. इसका इधर तक आ गए ना? For the peak value, it will charge us. Yes?
Yes, sir.
It will charge us here now. When this input voltage, it will go to 0. On that situation, what will happen? The output current will be constant. It will maintain by discharging the capacitor. Capacitor से इधर current आ जाए. Capacitor to that one, it will go over there. So it will not go to the 0. Just a minute. So for the during the positive half cycle, it will charge us, and before starting the negative half cycle, what will happen? This charged capacitor, it will discharge us here, and what will happen at peak value before going to that one? The discharge will start here now. So during that period only, some while going to the 0 here, it will not go reduce the little current will reduce us. Again, when the negative half cycle current will comes here now, it will charge us and it will flow through the load resistance. It will increase us here now. And then when the while reaching to the 0, it will little bit down. And again for the current in output current, it will increase us, decrease us here now. So during this part, 0 to A is there here now. 0 to A. This part, it is charging. Capacitor is charging here now. Here discharging. Charging, discharging, charging, discharging. So the current, output current is coming to the 0. Output current 0 को आ रहा है क्या? नहीं आ रहा है.
No, sir.
So A to B, 0 to A, this capacitor is charging here now. Next A to B, what will happen? Capacitor will discharge here. And B to C again for the negative half cycle, capacitor will charge us. Next C to D, it will discharge us. Next D to C, E, it will charge us, discharge us, charge us, discharge us. So the output current, it is maintaining like this. Like this it is maintaining. It is not coming to the zero here. No, it is not coming at all to the zero. So there is no pulsating, means pulse jaisa hai kya ye? No here, no. But it is looks like a triangle. It is looks here, no. Triangle jaisa look rahe na? Dikh rahe na? That is, it looks like a triangle. It looks here now. So one more circuit of this is nothing but this is the simple filtration kaise karte bol ke explain kiya here now. Who is 35, 65 now? Those people are joining here now. Same circuit we have shown here now. So capacitor for the bridge का use कर सकते हैं, नहीं है तो full wave A rectifier को भी use कर सकते हैं. In this load resistance either we have connected instead of this one. Before that we have to connect one capacitor here now. We have to connect the capacitor here now. We have to connect here. So for the ripple factor कितना था पहला? How much it was there for the full wave rectifier?
0.48.
0.48. But here again the ripple factor is completely zero, or is there any ripple factor here with capacitor filter also? See, when the ripple factor will become zero, if it is complete straight line is there, then there is a ripple factor is zero. Here ripples are there, variation hai na, either increase, decrease, thoda variation hai na. It has also some, this one, it is decreasing, increasing, decreasing, increasing. It has also some ripple factor, but uska pehle jaisa it is reduced here now. Pehla half wave rectifier ko 1.21 tha, for the full wave rectifier 0.4 tha, but for the with filter it will reduce it into 0.1. We can call that one here now. So that one I will show you. The derivation is there again. I'll show you that one. Peak inverse value, full wave rectifier. I'll show this one. Capacitor filter using full wave rectifier here now. This one only have taken here. Just a minute. Here VRMS equal to 2RF and all the things. Discharge and all. Where is the derivation? Last derivation will go that one value. So R is nothing but the Y or R, whatever it may be, we can use here now. So ripple factor equal to 0.144 divided by FCRL. F is nothing but what? Frequency. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Divided by frequency. It is used here now. See here. Again it will decrease us. Frequency use kiya na. Then it will decrease us more here now. Here 50 into capacitor value into load value. We have done is nothing but 0.000 something we will get here now. 0.144 divided by FCRL here now. FCRL we are going to consider here now. That's it here. So this is the ripple factor. Or ये ripple factor remember करने का, this only last formula you have to remember. This one, this complete formula you remember here now. R equal to 1/4/3 FCRL. ये derivation थोड़ा complicated है, इतना भूलने के बाद भी समझ में नहीं आते, and all the things you will get confusion over there because time period के हिसाब से T1 plus T2 equal to T, T1 equal to T2 हो गए तो क्या हो जाएगा, ये some based on frequency and these all the things we have used here now. So filtration का importance मालूम हो गया अभी. What is the importance of filtration? Filter क्यों करने का बोल के और doubt है क्या? 0 to 0, 0 to maximum and maximum to 0, 0 to maximum and maximum to 0. ये आने से better here we can use the from here to here and next it will not reach to the 0 and here to here, here to here like this. So during the capacitor, during the positive half cycle, when while reaching to the peak value, it will charge us. Peak value to 0, it will discharge us. If the 0 to peak value charge us, peak value to 0 discharge us here. Now like that we are maintaining one type of two limits here now. Some value, some range we are maintaining the DC output here now. So it completes the full wave rectifier with filter or capacitive filter with full wave rectifier. We are going to call that one. So we'll stop here only and we'll continue in the next class.